2023 flew by, a year of frustration, progress, and internal battles. Mistakes were made, promises were broken, anxiety took over discipline, and being on an emotional roller coaster ruined everything. At the end of last year, I only dread of the year that has passed while looking for hope at the start of this year. The feeling of hope which a new year brings into each and every one of our lives is a really amazing feeling. The new year is a time where you can start off with a clean slate, you can let go of the past, and most of all, you can start off the year with a jar full of hope because there are so much possibilities and so much time in a year to get things done. So during the early mornings of the new year or January 1st, when I started waking up and I start pondering over these facts that this is a new year and what should I be doing, I came to a realization that the first few weeks of this year is going to determine how this year is going to go, how my performance in this entire year is going to matter, and the goals I set at this point of time and how I approach them is what is going to determine this entire year. But also, as I reflect back to the year that has passed, 2023, I realize another fact that over each and every year that has passed, irrespective of how much big goals I have set, and no matter how motivated I have started off with, somewhere down the line, over the mid of the year, I started getting extremely distracted and I completely lose focus. So this year, along with all the goals and dreams and everything, whatever I'm setting in, I am going to prioritize being focused, being so much focused that I shouldn't lose track of my goals or my day-to-day activities, and so that the year can go as per my plan. So here's three things I'm doing to be really focused this year and to track down my goals like a racehorse. So the first point is to train your mind to focus and to be at the task at hand without getting distracted too much. Never in my life have I ever appreciated the power of a calm and focused mind than this particular year. Because 2023, reflecting back, was a year filled with anxiety for me. It was filled with unfocused, unthoughtful actions, and I let my emotions control me. I let my anxiety control me. I let my motivation control me because I used to get motivated to do each and everything. And being so distracted meant that there was no one particular goal I actually completed till the end. So as I started realizing these things at the end of last year, I went to a 10 days meditation retreat. You really learned how to focus and train your mind. And it was one of the best things I could have done at the end of last year. And coming back, I'm going to continue training my mind. And one of the simpler ways you can do it is to start meditating for 20 minutes. A simple exercise is to just focus on your breath and be aware of it. Each time you get distracted from your breath, you can try to come back to it without generating too much frustration and just being calm. Know that you're being distracted and coming back at your breath. So one can start off with like 5 minutes and gradually increase it to 15 or 20 minutes. And as you see your focus improving in this 5 to 10 minutes time frame, your other time durations of the day are going to get so impacted. You're going to see the same focus being transferred to the rest of the day. And when you can make sure your day is good, your week is going to be good. And when your week is good, your month and eventually the entire year is going to be really focused. Because guys, the mind is where the entire decisions are made. Each and every step, each and every action is going to first come up in the mind and then it's going to be transferred physically. If you have an untrained mind, if you're going to have a monkey mind, you're just going to be hopping from one task to another, one thought to another, one craving to another, and this is going to be your day and eventually the week, month and year, and you're just going to be so unfocused, and at the end of your you might not even realize what are the goals you set it to begin with. The second key idea is to write down all your VICs, all your wildly important goals which you want to focus for this year. In the book 4 Disciplines of Execution, the author states that the most intelligent, ambitious people don't want to do less. They're wired to do more mentally, but there is always more good ideas than there is capacity to execute. He states that the chances of achieving 2 or 3 goals with excellence are high, but the more goals you try to juggle at once, say like 5 or 6 goals, right, the less likely you will be to reach any of them. So write down, maybe 2 or 3 goals at max, and give the entire focus of this year to those 2 or 3 goals, and any task which does not relate to these wildly important goals, cut them out, stop doing them, and that way you can prioritize and be focused on what you have to do. And for me, those 2 or 3 wildly important goals are actually on fitness, growing this YouTube channel, and targeting a promotion at my job. And I still think three is more, to be honest, but this is the minimal thing I could bring it down to. And I see a lot of people on the internet like writing 10-15 goals for this year. It's fine as long as some of them are like bucket list items, something which you get done once in a while. But if it's something related to your career or relationship or your finance, I mean, you're just going to be scattering your focus around those 10-15 goals, and you're not going to get any of them to completion. So you need to keep a very small number of goals and be very ultra focused on them each and every day. So the third idea is to enter your goals into your subconscious mind. The idea is that if your goals are aligned with your autopilot mode, you can actually get more out of them, and you can actually stay disciplined and focused. Because guys, like 90% of your mind is actually controlled by your subconscious behaviors, your subconscious routines, your subconscious habits, and it's only that 10 to 5% part where you're actually consciously aware of what you're doing. And you don't want your goals to be in this part of the mind, right, where you have to force every day, each and every day you want to force things to happen. That's not going to work throughout the year or throughout the entire life, for that matter, right? Like if you want to go to gym, you don't want to force it each and every day, but instead if you can like set up some time, make it into a habit so that your subconscious mind automatically does it for you. You don't have to force it each and every time. That's what I mean by enter your goals deep inside your subconscious mind. Like do whatever it takes, guys. Meditate over your goals, visualize over your goals, set wallpaper, set posters each and everywhere. Dream of it, think of it, enjoy the process each and every day. For it's not the actual goal that we enjoy, it's the process of getting there. It's the process of becoming that person who can reach that goal. That is true happiness. So just to summarize, train your mind so that you can focus better through meditation. Set 2 or 3 wildly important goals and focus on those goals so that everything else in life becomes a lower priority for you. And finally, dream over your goals, obsess over your goals, and be extremely focused and get it deep inside your subconscious mind. This is Jeevan signing off, and wish you guys a happy new year.